back again on Twitch. Hello again. I'm back. It is me, Connor, aka Super Mega Man 10 here. And today we are back with another part of the puzzle journey. That's right, this is part 5 of me doing this puzzle while also talking to Twitch, aka viewers slash chat. And today I'm hopefully probably going to get more of this section done and hopefully start working on this section and also talk about some topics. But there is one specific topic that I would like to talk about, and that is with the whole Kingsman situation because I got a lot to talk about this whole thing. So let's get right into it. So for those who are just hearing about the whole situation, so basically, there was this tournament, a creator tournament in Marvel Rivals, and it was also competitive. Hello, Rem. Welcome to the chat. So, there was this whole competitive creator tournament with 48 creators, 8 captains, and like, and like, hold on. It was it was a whole competitive tournament on Marvel Rivals, and uh, there were a lot of creators on there. A few of them were that I'm going to be talking about mostly is Kingsman, Cece, Lucy, and Zaza. And what happened was Kingsman was trying to play the game as playing the tournament like an actual person would do in a competitive tournament for money, and then if he won, he would use that money for his college tuition. And that seems like a really justable thing to do, and also a reason why to do this tournament, which is like I believe why Kingsman didn't deserve to be kicked out of this whole tournament and be yelled at for actually trying to play the game, like actually play the tournament. But you have these three girls, Cece, Lucy, and Zaza, like, are playing this tournament for, and I quote, bringing the vibes. And she was wearing Black Widow, which in the point and within this whole game, because I don't play that game a lot, like the whole point of that character, like she's not really useful within, like, she has only like one dive, I think it was called, and it's not really useful in the tournament. So Kingsman kept asking this person, I think it was Zaza, to switch into a different character because this tournament was specifically this for this tournament it wouldn't be really useful to be using that character. But this girl kept complaining about it, and she's kept saying that it was, I think it was like, and he kept telling him to shut the fuck up, which is really stupid to be doing because this is a $40,000 tournament. If I was in a tournament for like money, no matter how much it was, like no matter how much I would get, I would be acting competitively because that's the whole point of a tournament like that. Is you're supposed to be acting competitive, and with Kingsman, he was doing exactly that. He was acting competitively because there was money on the line. And these girls came into this tournament acting like there was no money involved and just playing it just to bring in the vibes, which isn't what you shouldn't be doing in a competitive tournament. So what Kingsman was doing here was completely right, while these girls, Cece, Lucy, and Zaza, were all just not doing what they were supposed to be doing. and they were like making fun and yelling at Kingsman for acting competitively. You're in a competitive tournament. You're supposed to be acting like this, and there's money on the line. Why did he get kicked from the tournament? Because apparently the person who, or I think it was like somebody who was part of this, uh, I think somebody within I think the organizer looked at one clip, like watched the full clip, but didn't actually get to see Kingsman's side, and he kicked him out. And he did like after that he did apologize for it and did say that that Kingsman was going to be in the next big tournament. It was a mistake by the organizer, and he didn't mean to do that. He only saw one side of the whole situation, but not Kingsman's side. So he did say sorry for what he did, and he did promise that Kingsman was going to be in the next tournament. But it sucks. It does suck that Kingsman did get kicked out because of that. But in the end, he still got the money that he would rightfully deserved if he did play the tournament as normal. Like somebody off, like it was off stream, and somebody donated him $3,000, and like people still kept donating to him after the whole situation. So I do feel glad that in the end, Kingsman did get what he rightfully deserved. But this whole thing still continues, and it just keeps getting worse and worse because you have like Zaza talking about the whole situation and like saying like, oh, the organizer did a bad job at like organizing this whole thing and didn't say anything about a prize pool. And that really is the dumbest thing to say because before it happened, a picture of he posted an announcement of the tournament, and one of them was a literal post that said $40,000 in big red letters right in front of your face. $40,000. It is not that hard to miss, and yet somehow this girl said that the organizer did not do a good job at organizing this and did not mention anything about a prize pool. This lady is just making this entire thing way worse than it had to be, and it's like hurting, like it's hurting a certain like the certain part of like it's kind of affecting um, how girls play like video games and stuff. Like it's hurting the like video game community where there's a lot of gamer girls, and I do feel completely sorry about it. Like they shouldn't be having to deal with this, but Zaza, Cece, and Lucy are making this entire thing way worse than it had to be, and they're just keep gaslighting about this whole situation. I believe that Kingsman was right in that these girls weren't doing exactly what they were doing, and they are the ones that should be uh, be the right ones to be blamed, like the right people to blame in this situation, and like and also like one of the girls said something about like how supporting Kingsman is the equivalent to supporting Israel, and that is the most dumbest and diabolical thing to say, comparing somebody who actually wanted to play the tournament to win money to pay off his college tuition is the equivalent to supporting Israel. How dare you compare that to Israel? That is the most dumbest thing to say in a situation like this. And also, why are you making fun of, like, these girls are making fun of him? Like, one of them made a 6'7" joke. One of them made a full-on 6'7" joke about how he did this to pay for his college tuition. This situation is just getting out of hand, and it is affecting a lot of gamer girls, like people, like girls who want to play like video games and stuff. Like, it is affecting that side of the community, and like, and it's not like, and it's not helping out that there's like so many stereotypes about these things, and like these girls are just making it way worse. Like, it is insane. It's so stupid, and like to these girls, you're you're just fucking up everything. You are just ruining everything for a lot of people. Like, you're helping out with the fact that, like, you're helping, like, you are just making the stereotypes about gamer girls even worse, and proving that those stereotypes are completely true. Like, it is, this whole entire thing is insane. Even though I don't play Marvel Rivals a lot, like, the only times I have played it were like to play Jeff. But this whole situation, like, I feel completely sorry for what happened about, like, everything for the people that, for girls who play this game, for like this whole like, for Kingsman, I do feel sorry that he had to go through this. Like, this whole situation could have been avoided if these girls actually did what they were supposed to be doing in this tournament, and actually being competitive and actually listening to what Kingsman was telling them to do. Like, they could have, this whole situation could have been avoided, but instead they had to be difficult. And like, Kingsman was actually, like, in the situation, Kingsman was trying, kept telling them, like, to do stuff like, oh, switch off this character, you shouldn't be acting like, you shouldn't be wearing Black Widow, you should be this specific character, like this specific class, and like, we could probably win this. But Cece, I think it was, kept saying, no, no, I'm fine. And also, this girl had 200 ping, and I've been hearing that, like, a lot of, like, with that kind of ping and playing that specific character, it is not a good idea. And like these girls should have been listening to, should have been listening to Kingsman, like, this whole thing. Like, he could have won, got his money, and pay off his college tuition. They could have won and got some money, but this whole situation started because these girls wanted to bring the vibes into a competitive tournament. When you're in a competitive tournament, there are no vibes. Like, there are 100% no vibes in a tournament. If you're in a tournament, you're supposed to be acting competitive. Like, this, for this type of game that they were in, for $40,000, I would probably be competitive in this situation, no matter what. And the fact of, and also they said, like, oh, $40,000 ain't much. Like, what are you talking about? $40,000? I would like, I don't care, like, how much money was like, if somebody said do this for a certain amount of money, I'm probably gonna start acting competitive and start, like, playing the game competitively, because there's actual money on the line. Like, I would, if I were to be given, like, a $15 Fortnite card, and somebody told me to play in this competitive game, I would do it, because there's literally I'm being gifted I'm getting a gift card for actually being competitive. Like, and I would try my best, and if I don't win, I tried, but if I do win, I would get the card. Like, clearly, if it's a tournament, with money on the line, then I'm gonna like actually, I would actually want to start acting competitive, and actually start listening to like my teammates or whatever. Like that's the whole point of a competitive match, or a competitive tournament in this situation. And yet you decide not to do that and say that you're trying to bring in the vibes. No, no, shut up about bringing in the vibes, and actually listen to what Kingsman has to say, and actually start being competitive. Like it is so stupid that we had that Kingsman had to deal with this. The Marvel Rivals community has to deal with this. The gaming girl community has to deal with this. Like it's like really, it is really dumb, and it's still going. Like these girls are still talking about it, and still gaslighting so many people about this whole situation. And apparently, in this situation, they also talked about how she was part of the military. In what situation does being in the military have to be? In what part? In what situation does mentioning you being in the military have to do with being in a competitive Marvel Rivals match? Absolutely nothing. Like, why did you mention that this person was part of the U.S. Army? And like they said, like, oh, she can handle the pressure, and yet she kept yelling at Kingsman for just trying to give commands. And Kingsman wasn't yelling at, it wasn't even yelling at them. They said that he was, but if you look back at clips of this, he was not yelling. He was sure, he might have had a tone, but he was calmly asking them to, like, oh, do this, oh, do that. Like literally, he wasn't yelling at all. Like he was actually calm in the situation, and just actually trying to tell his teammates to do this certain thing. And yet Cece, on the other hand, was taking this like she was actually being yelled at. Like it is so extremely dumb. Like, and also like these girls still talking about this is just making the fire of this whole situation keep going, and they're still lighting it, and probably and are making it way worse. Like it is such like it is insane. And Kingsman, if you see this, I do feel sorry that you had to deal with that. I truly do, and I'm glad that in the end you still got the money that you rightfully deserved. And, like after that whole situation, like he got like tons of viewers and followers because a lot of people felt bad for what happened to him. But like these girls, like the girls that are causing this whole situation, like these girls are making things a lot worse. So I would kindly suggest, if there are people out there who are following these people, I suggest unfollow them now. Just unfollow them now. They're making this whole situation worse, and they're also making the whole stereotype about gamer girls way worse in the process as well. Like this whole situation could have been avoided if these girls actually played the unfollow these voids. Yes, listen to Rem and unfollow these people, because they're just making this whole entire situation worse. They're making the stereotype about gamer girls being over emotional worse. Like it's not helping out a lot for gamer girls out there. So please, for my sakes, unfollow these people like right now, and also follow Kingsman. Like he does seem like a good does seem like a good Marvel Rivals player, so I would suggest follow him and keep supporting him as well, because like he deserved that right. He to deserved to be in that tournament for the reason of making money. Like seriously, he did this. He was part of this tournament so that way he could get the money to pay for his college tuition. If I was in the same situation as him, I would probably do the same. Like if I wanted to like be in a tournament for money because I needed to like do something, I would rightfully do it for that specific reason. Because literally, if there's money on the line, then like yeah, I'm gonna try my best and actually play this competitive tournament, do my best, and work with my team to win and actually win some money. Like that's the point of a tournament is you're supposed to be competitive. You're supposed to be working with your team. Like this Marvel Rivals is a team-based strategy class game. Like the whole point is like to work together, talk to each other, and figure out who should be what, and executing a plan that might help them win. Like that is the whole point, especially in Marvel Rivals. And yet these girls are bringing in the vibes. If you wanted to bring in the vibes, go play the game. Like go into just a free play game mode and not a competitive tournament. Like you girls are seriously the dumbest people out there. And like Kingsman didn't deserve to be kicked out. Like that was so bullshit that he got kicked out, and the organizer did apologize for it. So he did understand. He did understand after what was going on, and did apologize for what he did. So that is a good thing. I'm not being mad. I'm not getting mad at the organizer because he did apologize for what he did, and did promise that Kingsman would be in the next tournament. So I'm not blaming the organizer. Don't blame him. Like he did make a mistake for not looking at both sides of this whole situation, and he did feel sorry for it. And also, like these girls, like you girls should have not been in this tournament in the first place. Like at all, you should have not been part of this like this whole tournament at all. Like if you wanted to bring in the vibes, go play Marvel Rivals regularly. Like go into like regular game, like a free play game mode, and just play Marvel Rivals itself, and not a tournament. There are no vibes in a tournament. You're supposed to be competitive. Like this situation is like this whole situation is like insanely crazy and also stupid at the same time. Like I generally feel like this could have been all avoided if these girls weren't even part of this tournament at all. That's what I really have to say about this whole situation. It is completely insane that this happened. Like it it is nuts, and there's a lot of stuff that's part of it. Like there was a Google document about this whole there is a Google document. Like there's a lot like other people involved in this. Like there's more to this, but I don't really have all the information on it. So please, if I'm missing any other pieces of information, please let me know. And like, yeah, like this whole Kingsman situation is completely insane. And I think I saw a video of a guy talking about how this is now the CC situation instead of the Kingsman situation. So I'm probably thinking CC must have done something wrong. And yeah, that's there was a lot more to this whole thing. And Kingsman, I am sorry that you had to go through this, but I am glad that in the end you still got the money. Cece, Lucy, and Zaza, you girls need to get off of gaming. Like, you girls need to get off games and stuff, and also get off of streaming too. Like, you're not doing so hot. Like, get out of content creation. Like, you are just making things so much worse for a lot of gamer girls out there. That's what I think. So yeah. This I did hear that I did see some stuff about some leaked Fortnite stuff. I, the people are saying that Chapel Rome will be the next headliner for Fortnite Festival, and I am okay with it. Even though I don't like. There's only one song I hear from her, and that's "Good Luck, Babe." Like, that's the only song I like to listen. That's a song that I like to listen to. That's made by her. But it is cool that she is coming to the game. I'm not mad about it. It would be interesting. I wouldn't really care about it, but I'll bite at it. But there's also a lot of more stuff coming. I did hear that Ed, and Eddie are coming to Fortnite, which is a really interesting decision to make because I would not expect Ed, and Eddie to be in this game. There's still The Office that has been confirmed. There is also a new competitive game mode coming. It's for Fall Guys, and it's a 3v3 game, and it's sort of like um basketball with a mix of soccer, and I would probably try and play it. Like, it does look like an interesting game, like an interesting game mode to try out. So I will give it a try. Maybe actually I could do that for tomorrow's stream because it does come out tomorrow. So I'll play that as a good way to try starting like playing like competitive game modes on here because I do want to do stuff like that. But yeah, this new Fall Guys game mode looks interesting. I'll give it a try as a I'll give it a try and I'll do it on stream tomorrow just to kind of take a break from this again. What else? What else? What else? Adventure Time and Fiona and Cake will be leaving the item shop tonight. So if you are interested in getting the Fiona and Cake skins and also the two extra Adventure Time skins and also the other Adventure Time stuff, you have like tonight's probably the last day to do it because there's going to be new stuff coming in and they will be leaving the shop. So get it while it's still in the shop. But to kind of go back to the whole the whole Kingsman situation. Like I did mention how like this is affecting the gaming girl community a lot, and it is because there are a lot of stereotypes about like how gamer girls are complaining based on emotion and not reasoning, and I think CC, Lucy, and Zaza are proving that point a lot, and it's not helping out a lot of gamer girls out there. So if you are a gamer girl, I do feel sorry that this is happening, and like all of this, like you all have to go through that, and I do feel terribly sorry. And if you want to blame somebody for it, please blame Zaza, Cece, and Lucy for it, because they're the ones who keep letting it go. They're still lighting that fire and also making it worse. So please, if you want somebody to blame Zaza and Cece and Lucy for it. Because like it generally does suck that all of you girls have to deal with this. Uh, like it is like it sucks that there are like these girls are making a stereotype about other gamer girls out there a lot worse, and it's just like you shouldn't be having to deal with that. And I do feel, to repeat myself, I do feel sorry for you. And like it does generally suck that these girls were making fun of a guy who was just playing a tournament for an actual reason to be playing a tournament for money. And it is completely insane how these girls came into this tournament acting like, oh, there wasn't any prize pool money, and played this tournament just to, and I quote, bring in the vibes. And it's just, you girls, just just get out of this tournament, because that's not why, this is not a place to be doing that. If you wanted to do something like that, just go actually play free play on the game itself. You didn't need to join this tournament at all. Like you girls didn't, if you could have just decided not to be part of it. Like if you didn't want to be part of this whole tournament, you could have just said no. Like you could have just said no to being in a tournament, and everybody would have been fine with that. Like I completely think that if these girls just said no to joining a tournament, like I think we would have not been in, everybody would have not been in this situation. Like the Marvel Rivals community didn't have to be part of this. Kingsman probably would have won the tournament, and like we would have not been having this whole situation of a stereotype actually becoming a stereotype becoming an actual fact, and affecting a lot of gamer girls out there. So yeah, it's a crazy situation. If I actually knew, if I had, I there are pieces of information that I have been seeing. I don't quite remember them, but there is a lot out there that I might need to like look at. But they like I did hear stuff about like a Google document being a thing. Like there's like more people being part of like being pulled into this situation. Like I don't have like all of the information out there, but I know most. Like I kind of basically know most of it. And if you guys like have any other pieces of information about it, please like maybe send me some of that information, because I still kind of am interested in this whole situation, because it is completely insane, and also this is the most stupidest thing ever, and I would like to continue seeing it happen. So please let me know, or probably send me some stuff through like TikTok, because a lot of that information is being shown on TikTok. So please send me. You guys can tag me into something. Maybe even send it to me directly to TikTok about it. But yeah, this whole Kingsman situation is just it is insane, but also stupid at the same time. And like get some more of this upper area here. Like I got some more pieces up here on this side. I'm kind of working on this area because I think I can be able to get some pieces coming. I think I can be able to get some pieces together over on this side. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of just doing right now at the moment. And it's interesting how like these girls are saying that these girls are saying that they're getting blamed on by are getting blamed for what Kingsman did, because Kingsman was in fact just trying to play the game, like trying to play the tournament like anybody else would. And yet these girls are just like completely ignoring him and also making fun of him for trying to play the tournament for an actual specific reason, which was going to help him significantly. And they're still kind of doing it, and it's making the whole situation worse. So at this point, can we just get these girls canceled? Like, can we actually cancel them now? Because they're still making this whole situation worse. Hashtag cancel Zaza. Hashtag cancel Cece, and also hashtag cancel Lucy. And also, I've seen clips where where it's a clip of a girl's. Hold on, I have to find it because I did repost it on TikTok. Hold on, where is it?
She is a hit or miss, but I think Zaza literally just wash her plant. I think she can take care of herself.
There's a clip of this girl saying, "Watch Zaza, she can take care of herself," and then it's just her playing as Black Widow, and each clip it just shows her being killed over and over again with that same voice line, with that same line playing playing before they show the clip of her dying. And it's hilarious that this girl just said, "Oh, Zaza can take care of herself," and yet she can't. She's fucking dying each time. Gen Z Mibra, Gen Z Mibra. Yes, we're going to Gen Z Zaza. We are going to Gen Z Zaza. We're going to Gen Z Cece, and we're also going to Gen Z Lucy, because these girls are making this whole situation way worse than it had to be, and are just completely dumb, and also making the stereotype worse as well. So, and also, by the way, how did these girls think that a $40,000 tournament wasn't that serious? If there is $40,000 on the line, lock in. Lock the fuck in. Because literally, it's $40,000. $40,000. It was split separately, so they would probably get 3,000. But $40,000 on the line, I would probably try my best to play competitively to win some of that money. Like, it's money. If there's money on the line, hell yeah, I'm gonna try and act competitively, because that's the whole point of a tournament. Is you're supposed to be acting competitively, and yet these girls think that it wasn't that serious. Who raised these girls? I mean, literally, who raised them? Because literally, these girls do not know what being in a competitive tournament is. Like, how do you like? How did they think that $40,000 is not that serious? Like, that is completely insane to think that $40,000 is not like that insane. Like, literally, who raised these girls? Like, it is completely insane. Like, seriously, come on. Like, I don't even get how these girls thought that $40,000 wasn't that serious. And also, why were you making a 6-7 joke about Kingsman actually trying to win this money to pay off his college tuition? Like, I feel like somebody doing that should be like in the seventh layer of hell. Like, I generally think if somebody were to make fun of somebody for actually trying to be in like a competitive tournament for money to pay off some sort of debt, I feel like they would be in the seventh layer of hell. Because how can you think that a man actually wanted to play a tournament for the money and actually try and win it so that way he can pay off his college debt? How can you think that that's how can you think that that's okay to make fun of somebody like that? Like, how? Like, this, it's there's a lot here. There's a lot. It's completely insane. It's completely stupid. And like it's just it's so there's a lot to take in about this whole thing. But I'm glad that in the end, Kingsman was actually able to actually get the money that he rightfully deserved. I'm glad that a lot of people are supporting him supporting him and actually feel bad for what happened to him. I am glad that the organizer did in fact see that he made a mistake and did apologize for what he did. And I hope that these girls eventually get Gen Z'd and get canceled. Because literally these girls seriously need to be canceled right now for making fun of somebody who was part of a tournament to win some money for a college tuition. That isn't that like they seriously need to be either like canceled or banned for life, because these girls should have not been making fun of somebody who was actually trying their best to win money. Like, literally. Like, it is not okay for a person like Cece, Lucy, and Zaza to be making fun of somebody who was actually trying their best and actually playing a tournament for the specific reason why the tournament was created. Like literally, it was for money. It like the tournament had a prize pool of $40,000. $40,000 for Marvel Rivals. Like that is completely insane. And anybody who like these creators like Kingsman would have done would literally tried their best to actually win that prize money. And I believe that Kingsman was trying to do that, and I think he did. And he would have succeeded if it weren't for those meddling girls, those meddling whiny babies, those whiny sensitive gamer girls. I hate whiny sensitive gamer girls. And I'm generally being serious. Like they are still acting like sensitive, whiny gamer girls, and it's not helping with the stereotype. And I completely do feel bad for other gamer girls out there. Like it is generally it must be generally annoying for them that they have to deal with this. Hold on, I have to turn on a light here. So if you guys follow these girls, if you guys follow these people, follow Zaza or Cece or Lucy online, for my sake, please unfollow them, block them, do whatever you can to cancel them, because literally these girls are probably the worst people out there. Like these are probably the worst gamer girls out there. And I hope that hopefully soon enough they will get canceled. Because these girls literally need to be canceled right now because of because of what they did. Like it's generally messed up that these girls went into a tournament thinking that, oh, we should bring in the vibes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go into this competitive tournament and bring in vibes. How did they think that doing that was a good idea? And also, by the way, if there is somebody in a competitive tournament telling you girls what to do, no matter what, you're going to have to do it. You're in a competitive match. Do it anyway. And also Kingsman was not yelling. Stop whining and saying that he was yelling at you. He was not yelling. He was speaking in a regular tone voice with a bit of authority and telling you girls to be doing something and switching your character, because like Black Widow, I have heard that it is not a good character, especially in a tournament like they were in. Like, CC should have just listened to Kingsman and just actually did what he told them to do. Like, literally, like the meme, just do it. Like, it is generally insane that these girls came into this tournament bringing in vibes and just kept going with it, and are getting mad at a guy who was actually trying to win this tournament. Like, it is completely insane that these girls were getting mad at a guy who was just actually trying to play the tournament for the specific reason why the tournament was created. It was for the money. It is a competitive tournament. There is no dilly-dallying. There is no bringing in the vibes. We are in a tournament, and if we do our best, like we are in a tournament, we need to lock the fuck in. We are going to play this tournament. We are going to work together to win this competitive tournament, and I'm going to tell you to be doing certain things, like changing your class, changing whatever skin you're wearing, and using that to be able to get us closer to victory. That's what you should have been doing this entire time, and yet instead complained, didn't change your skin, which also was a, like, and also you have a super weak rank, by the way. Like, it was like 0 to 5. I don't really know what 0 to 5 means, but I've heard that that's a bad, like, ranking. Like, if you're bad, if you have a bad rank, get out of the tournament. If you are completely bad, get out of the tournament instantly. You are not at a high rank to be playing a tournament for something like this with this specific character. Either change your skin into a higher ranked character or get out of the tournament entirely. Like, seriously, if you suck, then switch or get out entirely. Because we do not want somebody like you who is weak or has a low rank to be playing in a competitive tournament to like why are you even playing this tournament if you suck? Get off, get off. Like, you could have just left the tournament. Easy as, simple as that. It is completely insane that these girls just kept staying in this tournament and just decided to be making this whole thing more complicated than it had to be. This whole situation is dumb. It didn't have to happen. It's completely stupid. And these girls, I hope these girls get canceled for sure. These girls will eventually get canceled, and I hopefully will thank God. I will thank God that these girls got canceled, because these girls definitely do deserve to be canceled. Because, literally, what they did is so wrong and also so mean that these girls made fun of a guy actually trying to play a tournament for the specific reason why the tournament exists, and and him telling them what to do and complaining about it is you just need to get out of the tournament entirely, because literally if you're not going to do what I tell you in this competitive game, then you weren't meant to be here in the first place. And they surely definitely were not meant to be there. If you're not going to actually do what you're meant to be doing, then you need to get off. You need to get out entirely, because nobody's going to be dealing with you if you're going to keep acting like this. It's generally annoying to be dealing with people like that who think oh, we should bring in the vibes in a competitive match. Fuck no. You do not know the definition of a competitive match. So I suggest you kindly leave. If you're not going to participate in this tournament, then just get out. That's literally what you could have done in the first place, is just get out. It's simple as that. You could have just gone. You could have just left. You could have simply quit the tournament and not win the money. This whole thing is just it just boils me how dumb these girls are making this situation worse. It's so dumb. like I hope that some like hopefully, and that hopefully is eventually soon, these girls will get canceled. I hope these girls get canceled. Like that's I genuinely hope that these girls will get canceled for what they did. For bullying a college student just trying to do for actually trying to do his best and winning a tournament for money. Like that is completely wrong that they bullied him for that. Like it's not right. They should have not done that. They should have not bullied him for actually doing what he was meant to be doing and playing the tournament like any other person would if they were in a competitive tournament. Play competitively to win money. Like literally, that's it's. Like, I don't understand why these girls had to bully him. It is not fair that these girls bullied a guy for actually playing a tournament like any other person would play a tournament. The whole point of a tournament is to show off your skills and show how well you can work with other people and show how competitive you are and prove that you are one of the best players out there for this specific game and deserve to get rewarded for it. Like, why would these girls be making fun of somebody actually doing what they were actually supposed to be doing and actually try their best to be doing, like, actually trying their best to win it? Like, these girls do not understand social environments. Like, they don't know how to read the room. Even though, like, especially for me, like I have trouble reading the room, and I know that I'm not supposed to be bringing in the vibes in a competitive match. Like I would not be wanting to bring in the vibes in a competitive match like that is not how a tournament works. You're supposed to be showing off that you are one of the best players out there and show that you are competitive and really skilled and to show that you deserve that money. And Kingsman showed that. I think he truly did. And yet he got bullied for it. And these girls, like, I'm hoping that they get canceled for what they did because they do not deserve to be still complaining about how Kingsman was actually doing what he was meant to be doing. Like it is so annoying that these girls are still complaining about doing exactly the right thing you were supposed to be doing in a tournament like this. Like please, can like we need to start we seriously need to start a hashtag for all three girls and just keep just spamming it in like videos about this whole situation. I feel like that's what should be happening right now. Like please, can somebody like start that? And also if somebody does start that, please tag me in it because like I want to be part of it because it would be funny to see people like actually saying hashtag cancel CC, hashtag cancel Zaza, and hashtag cancel Lucy because that would be extremely funny to see. Like extremely funny. Yeah, like my take on this whole situation, it's completely dumb. It's completely annoying that Kingsman had to deal with that. I do feel generally sorry that he has to deal with it, and I hope that CC, Lucy, and Zaza get canceled. And like this whole situation could have been avoided if nobody complained and actually did what they were supposed to be doing, and yet it did not. and it led to this. So yeah, that's my entire take on this whole situation. It's completely dumb. It's completely stupid, and it's also insane that this happened in the first place, especially in a competitive tournament. Like it is it it is a lot. And it's not right that Kingsman was bullied for being for actually doing what he was meant to be doing. Like it's generally annoying that he got did get bullied for that. Like that it is a lot to take in from this whole situation. But yep, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Like there's a lot more to this that I probably don't know about, but I'll probably see more of it later as as it still goes on because there's so much to this that that I've seen. No. But I forgot to say I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I know I sure did. Uh, wait, oh wait, this one doesn't go here. This has to go somewhere. I don't even know where it has to be somewhere like over here, maybe. Yeah, hopefully by the end of this whole Kingsman situation, I hope that they get canceled. Really need we need a Gen Z, CC, Gen Z, Zaza, and also Gen Z Lucy, because our because Kingsman did not deserve the hate that he got during the tournament, and he did not deserve to be kicked out for that. There's a lot to this. There's more to this situation that I really know about. Like there is more information. I've already said this before. There's still a lot that there is still more to this whole situation. Uh, Uh, no. What's something good to talk about here? Uh, during today, I went to a doctor's appointment, and I had to go to a children's hospital. And on the TV, they were showing Spidey and his amazing friends, and also later on they showed Iron Man and his amazing friends. I don't understand why those exist. Like, why do those shows even exist? I know it's meant for like little kids, but like, why? Why is there a Hulk Iron Man? Why is there a like? Why is this? Why is all? And also, I saw a bit of an episode where Doc Ock is a girl. And I know that there is a girl Doc Ock because I did see Spider Man in like Into the Spider Verse, but it confuses me how like there's one in this show. I feel like it should be more of a guy playing Doc Ock in the within the Spider Man universe, and also within the kids TV show than a girl Doc Ock. And I'm not saying that there can't be a girl Doc Ock, but for this show, I feel like there shouldn't have been a girl Doc Ock. Like it just really confuses me that there was. What else? And also why? And also it is so stupid that like I saw an episode where it's like Green Goblin had like Captain America's shield, and he started using it just to do idiotic things with it, like throw muffins around. It's like, what the hell is this? Doc Ock, not Doc Ock, Green Goblin would not do something like that. He would actually throw bombs and actually evaporate people. Like, what happened? Like, what is this? Love accurate Green Goblin? Like, what? Where's the Green Goblin that we know? Where's the one where he actually kills people? Like, where's that? Where's that Green Goblin? That's the actual Green Goblin right there. Like, why do we have this? He's throwing muffins. That's the real Green Goblin. No, the real Green Goblin would actually throw an evaporation bomb and evaporate people into like to their skeletal core. Like that's the real Green Goblin, not whatever the hell this Green Goblin was from the TV show. No, he throw muffins. He didn't throw muffins. He used Cap's shield, which had a drone on it, and threw muffins around and used it to make muffins fly around and hit people. That is not the that's not the Green Goblin I know. The real Green Goblin would actually throw a bomb and evaporate people. Like that's not what we should be teaching these kids about Green Goblin, because after they find out what the real Green Goblin is, they're going to be mortified. We should be showing them the real Green Goblin, because that's the actual lore accurate Green Goblin that we all know and love. That's that's my Green Goblin. We are not having a muffin throwing Green Goblin. And it, also, why is there a why is there also a like Iron Man Hulk? Like it's literally the colors of Hulk, but it's an Iron Man suit. Like exactly that is not in any of the Marvel comics. There is no green iron. There's no Iron Man suit where he is the Hulk, where it's the Hulk. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like, can we actually be showing these kids lore accurate Marvel stuff than whatever the hell these kids shows are? And also, this is the same Iron Man kid show that's that shows uh, I'm that shows Ultron saying, "I'm taking it all for me, myself, and I, Ultron." That is not Ultron. The real Ultron would say, "Scream, and your entire staff dies." Like that's the real Green Goblin. I mean, Um, that's the real. Uh, that's the. That's the real. Um, God damn. That's the real Ultron that I know. Like, what are we showing these kids? Like, why do we have these Marvel shows? Can we have like actual good Marvel shows that our parents used to watch back in the day? Like, what happened to those? What happened to those? Hold on, did I do something wrong? Hold on, I think I might have. I think I might have done something wrong because something doesn't add up here. Uh, I don't know why this ain't going together, but apparently it's not. Uh, no, it seems perfectly fine. I don't know why these pieces aren't connected to each other. This is a bit confusing. I don't know what I did wrong. I am in confusion. I don't know why these pieces aren't piecing together. Uh, But yeah, I don't understand why do we have like these shows like Spidey and Friends, and also Iron Spidey. Like, why do we have Spidey and Friends? Why do we have Iron Man and Friends? Like, why do we have these shows? These aren't really the lore accurate because it's peak television. No, it's not. Peak tele Peak television. We kind of basically saw people die. We had the peak. We had peak television. Yes, 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 yes. Peak television for us. We actually had people dying. Like we actually had good shows. Like like you had like the Star Wars Clone Wars show, and you saw people die. Like where's that? But now we have muffins. Bro, the only show that I want muffins from is from Phineas and Ferb. I want Norm to be making me muffins. That's where I should be getting my muffins, not from this childish Green Goblin throwing using a drone with Cap shield on it to throw muffins around people. Like we actually need a show where there's people killing each other because that was the stuff that we saw back in the day. Like, I mean, for like not joking, there were shows that kind of showed people being killed. Like literally, that was peak television for us. That was peak television right there. And yet nowadays, kids aren't like these new generation of kids aren't getting to see what we saw. Like, can we just like stop making these like really annoying as kid shows, and can we actually bring back some of the good stuff that we used to watch? Like, can we watch like can you put Gravity Falls back on the Disney XD channel? Like, can we bring that like those shows back? Because those were actually decent shows to watch. Like, can we like please get back like Gravity Falls? Like, can we actually get Phineas and like? I know that we have Phineas and Ferb back. Can we? But can we get back? Can we get the old Phineas and Ferb back? Because that back in the day, that show was peak. That was peak content right there. That like, the original Phineas and Ferb was actual peak content. Like, can we just stop with these like weird ass Marvel kid shows and actually bring back some of the good shit? Like, we do not need Iron Man and Friends. Like, we don't need that. That shit is completely ass. Like, that isn't really what Spider-Man is like. That's not really the kind of stuff that our kids should be that kids should be looking at. Like, I feel like they should be watching peak stuff. Like, for example, the Clone Wars for the Star Wars fans. Like, we don't need that weird looking ass kids show with like those little like with the little Jedi's, but it's for like babies. Bruh, the shows we were watching when we were kids, literally, they kind of showed people dying. I mean, and somehow we were allowed to watch that, so I don't know what you're talking about, Rem. Like, literally, we had shows that we watched back when we were kids. They kind of showed people dying. Like, I'm being so right now, yeah, but that's when we were little kids. These are for little kids. Like, actual babies. I know that these shows are for actual babies, but when we were babies, we actually had good content. We actually had good shows where they kind of showed people dying. Like, they didn't fully show it, but you could tell. If like an adult could tell that somebody died, but the child could not tell. Those are the shows that the new generation should be watching. They should be watching the stuff that we watch, because this was peak. This was peak content. That was peak content, for sure. We can keep Bluey because Bluey is in fact a good show. Like, I don't watch it. Like, I have seen clips of it. It does look like a decent kid show, and that's like a kind of show that we should be letting kids watch. I would keep Bluey, but these newer shows, nah, we need them gone. We need them gone. We need to bring back Phineas and Ferb. We need to bring back like the old reality TV shows that we used to watch, like Victorious. I think that's what it's called. iCarly. We need to bring that back. Put that back on the air. Uh, Jesse. We need to bring Jesse back. Like, we need these kids, these newer generation of kids, to be watching the peak content that we watched, because that's what was good. Like, those shows were actually good, not whatever the hell Spidey and Friends is. Like, we need to show them peak content. And I mean peak content. Peak content. So that means if there are Star Wars babies wanting to watch a good show them the Clone Wars. Like let them watch the Clone Wars, because that is even though I don't really watch it, that show is peak. I will not lie, that show does look peak. Like, That is what a child should be actually watching. And when I said like, and I'm not actually, and I don't actually mean like show like babies like actual people dying. No, 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 no. That's not what I'm actually trying to say. What I'm trying to like what like I do not show people like do not show your babies people dying. No, no. The shows that because in like in Gravity Falls, like they do kind of show that, but they don't. But they joke about it. Like the like with the episode where we go to the Northwest Manor. Remember that episode of Gravity Falls where we go to the Northwest Manor? They they didn't show the lumberjack dying, but they didn't fully show it, but you could tell. Like that's what I kind of mean. I'm not actually saying like oh show your baby like an actual character in a TV show dying. Like not like that. I mean like they kind of like show them ones where it's like you can kind of see it, but they don't actually show it. That's what I mean. Yeah, yeah, like do not ever show, don't ever show like a TV show of like actual, don't actually show them a TV show where characters are actually dying in front of screen. Don't ever do that. Like watch shows that just have like them kind of showing it, but they're not actually showing it. That's what I'm trying to say here. I don't understand. Where did this go? But like there are shows out there that I don't think like the newer generation should be watching because they generally look like crap. Like Spidey and Friends, Iron Man and Friends, those look like really bad shows to be showing kids. I'm not meaning like oh they're inappropriate because they're not. I mean like these are actual bad shows. Like they don't even look that good and they're not even lore accurate to Marvel. Like literally why are we showing kids like these weird look like why are we showing this? Why can we not show them like Jesse or something? Because Jesse is in fact a good show, and I feel like kids would really like watching that, and plus it's funny. Like why can we not show kids like why can we not show that on TV anymore? That was like good content. Or why not we like put like why can't we still have the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse back on the air? That was a good show to watch. Like why can we not have that back on television? That is a pretty peak show to watch. And also like really entertaining show for babies. Like I was entertained by it. Why can't the newer generation have why can't the newer generation have the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? I think I might have, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. It's like I'm finding out that I misplaced certain pieces. Yeah. But I think there are kid shows out there that I think that we should be bringing back on the air for for the newer generation of kids to be watching. Like we should be showing them actual peak contents of whatever the hell Disney is making nowadays. Like why not just bring back a? Why can we not have a Jesse back on the air? That was a pretty good. That was a really fun show to watch. That's it. That's actually like Jesse's a really entertaining show. I don't understand why can we not have that back on the Disney Channel instead of like why can we not have that? I mean that show is pretty entertaining. I feel like a lot of kids would like that, and at least it's actually funny, and a lot of our generation can relate to it because that's the show we watched, and that's what made us laugh. I feel like we should be watching, and that it would be actually be something that would be entertaining for us to watch while with kid like babies because it actually was funny for us. Uh, what's another good what's another good topic to talk about here? Uh, okay, this is kind of hard. Now I don't really know what to talk about anymore. Ooh, okay. Trying really hard to think here about a good topic. But Disney Channel shows used to be peak back in the day. Like you had like actual good stuff on there. Whereas I feel like there's just nothing good on there anymore. Where is Jesse? Where's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Like those shows. Like where did they go? Like I know like they're pretty old. Like they're somewhat decently old, but I feel like we should still let it be on the air because those shows are actually entertaining. Also, uh, why aren't there really much good baby show? Like why aren't there really any good shows for babies anymore? Like the ones that I've seen, like the Spidey and Friends, uh, Iron Man and Friends. Like why does this exist? This ain't like lore accurate Marvel. Like exactly why do these characters exist? Like these characters didn't exist like in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They don't exist. Marvel Comics they don't exist. Why do we have like these weird looking characters? Like the Iron Man Hulk. Like there's no green Iron Man suit that's supposed to have the powers of the Hulk. And also there is no dog in an Iron Man suit. Like where did that come up? Like where did that and when did that exist in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I don't remember there being a an Iron Man dog. Like where like who is making these like generally who is making these shows? Like can we have like where what happened to like why are these characters acting like like why are these like the villains in these shows? They act like bullies, like in elementary school, which isn't which isn't like them. Like they even sound like it too. Like they sound like elementary bullies, elementary school bullies. That's literally what they sound like in these shows. If you were to like watch it, like that's not. These aren't what they supposed. These are not what these characters are supposed to act like. Like these, like Green Goblin is supposed to sound like an insane person because that's actually what he is. He's an insane person, and also Ultron in the Spider-Man and Friends show, he's not supposed to be sounding like a sounding like sounding like a elementary school bully. That's not what he's supposed to be. Like, have you not seen Age of Ultron? He literally sound like he is horrifying. He literally says "scream" or your entire staff dies. Like that is a lore accurate Ultron, not whatever the hell this baby version is. Like seriously, why are you making these like later in life they're gonna like watch they're probably gonna watch like Age of Ultron or something, and then they're gonna like when they're getting a little bit older and they're able to watch like more adulty Marvel stuff, they're going to see that and hear him say "scream" where your entire staff dies, and they're going to be like, "Why is he sound? Why does he say that? That's not the Ultron that I know, because the Ultron that you know about that that is a fake Ultron. This is the real Ultron. Like these like it's generally weird that these kids are watching like babies are watching this instead of like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, that was a good baby show. Like that's a good baby show to watch, and yet somehow they would choose babies like babies are watching uh this Spidey and Friends and Iron Man and Friends. It's like, yeah, these kids are probably gonna be mortified when they find out that they don't act. This is not what they're supposed to act like. Like it's just so annoying that like the baby shows that we have now are like not even lore accurate Marvel characters. Like, like it's just so sad. But yeah, I think baby shows nowadays are just bad in general. Even though like they are meant for babies, they're still bad. Like what happened to all the good decent baby shows that we watched? I feel like we should bring those back. Stop making these weird looking baby shows and start actually or just start bringing back the old like actually just keep playing the good baby shows that are there like um, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Those are actual good baby shows. Also, just to kind of go back to earlier, do not show your baby shows where where characters are being shown being killed. Do not ever do that. Like if like in Gravity Falls, like a great example of this, Gravity Falls, like show them something like that. Even though the kind of see people dying, they don't fully show the person actually dying. Show them shows like Gravity Falls. That's a good show to show kids. But like don't actually let kids watch a TV show where they see the person dying on screen. Like kind of show them shows where they're dying off screen. Those are the shows that kids should be watching, not those kinds of shows where they show the person dying on screen. That's later in life. Uh, but uh, yeah, I feel like TV shows nowadays, they just kind of like kids TV shows nowadays, they just kind of been getting a bit sloppier now. Like there aren't anything like good to watch. Like why do we have all these new TV shows? Like just kind of replay act like the shows that we watched back in the day. Like replay those because those actually were good to watch. Like can we not have like all these new uh like all these new shows? Like can we just replay the old ones cuz that's what made the that whole channel special were those shows? Like please. Like those were peak shows. I think kids now should be watching these ones instead of whatever these newer shows are because they're just kind of crappy. Uh, okay, let's see what's something to talk about. Uh, Apparently today and sort of yesterday they announced that there's going to be a live action He-Man movie, and today they released the full trailer for it. For those who do like that series, I hope you guys are interested in that. I'm not really interested in the He-Man series. I don't really know a lot about it. Like what the only thing I kind of just really know about is the what's going on, the what's the music video of like and I said, "Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah." That's the only thing I really know about He-Man is that. But if you guys like the He-Man, like if you're interested in that, the live action is coming out. Hope you guys are interested. Hope there are some people out there who are interested in it. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm not really interested in it because I'm not really a big. I don't really know about not. I don't really know much about He-Man. Not really interested in that. But if you guys are, that's gonna be a thing soon. If you guys are interested in seeing that. I did talk about a Fall Guys, a new Fall Guys game mode that's coming out this Friday. I will be playing that. I will actually play it tomorrow for my stream because it does kind of seem interesting, and I'll like give it a try because I do want to play like competitive, like kind of sports competitive games. Because I kind of already do with Rocket League. Oh my god, where does this damn piece go? seriously need to start getting these tree pieces together because like there's a lot over here that I haven't even touched at all. I should probably I should probably start trying to figure this tree part out. Uh, Hey, look at that. Okay, this is actually starting to look like something now. Actually got something going on here. Okay, what's something good to talk about here? To really go back to the beginning of this whole stream, to the first topic I talked about with the whole, uh, the Marvel Rivals tournament. Like, it's insane that there are people out there who think like, oh, we should that think that it's okay to just go into a tournament and think like, oh, we should bring in the vibes. Like that's not how a tournament works, lady. Like you're supposed to go into a tournament and you're supposed to be acting competitive. Like you're supposed to be having a competitive attitude and also be working with other people to win that tournament to get the prize money. And it does not matter if you should be working together as a team like you're supposed to be doing in this game because it is team based. Like you're supposed to be working with each other, figuring out who should be this character or who should be that character, and then executing a plan, and then playing the game competitively to hopefully get to a higher position on the leaderboard to win money. Like that's literally what you should have been doing, and yet you decided to join in and bring in the vibes. I feel like you should. That's should have been the reason. That should have kicked. That reason should have been the reason. Like that should have been like a great way to get you two girls to be kicked out. Like, why are you bringing in vibes in a competitive tournament? Like, I don't I don't see how that's a good idea. It's not. We're not supposed to be having fun in a tournament. We're supposed to be competitive. Like, can we be Like, are you like? Do you girls not know what the definition of competitive means? Like, it's yeah. The whole situation is just terrible. Like, what happened to Kingsman is just it's annoying. These girls are completely annoying. I hope that they get canceled. Uh, kind to kind of go to and back into a different topic, I did talk about uh, babies should be watching more peak shows like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Kids should be watching the shows like Gravity Falls, and also don't don't show babies like shows where they show an actual person dying on screen. I did not mean to say it like that. I did not mean to at all. I was trying to say like the show like a great example of a show where they do something like that, where they do show a person dying, but it's like off screen. Is Gravity Falls. Like show like a baby that. Like show a baby Gravity Falls. Like because it is. Actually, you know what? Forget about the whole. Forget about that whole conversation. I guess, but don't show babies. Don't be showing your babies Spider-Man friends, Spidey and Friends, or Iron Man and Friends. Show them actual good baby shows like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Show them that, or what's another good show? Curious George. Show them Curious George. Like shows like that. Show them Curious George. Just don't be showing babies like these crappy Marvel shows. Like show them actual decent baby shows, please. And thank you. Also, don't show babies the Clone Wars. I did not mean I wasn't I was joking when I said show babies the Clone Wars. I don't think they're not old enough yet to understand any of the Star Wars stuff. I was joking about that. I was joking about the whole show babies the Clone Wars. They're not really old enough to be understanding any of the stuff that they talk about on that show. I'm just kind of I'm just saying random stuff now. Yeah, I think I just kind of said random stuff. And I am genuinely sorry that I did say stuff like that. So please forgive me. I was just kind of rambling. But like in all seriousness, don't show your babies the Clone Wars. Like don't show babies the Clone Wars. Like wait until like they're old enough to understand the stuff that they would talk about in like the stuff that they talk about in the show. Like uh, okay, okay. Got some of the tree pieces connecting to each other now. Uh, okay, what should I talk about here? Sorry that I have to bring this topic back up, but please, what I said earlier about like babies watching like the Clone Wars or like babies watching shows where people kind of die off screen. Don't be showing that. I was just saying stuff, just to say stuff. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry that I said it. Like I I didn't really mean it. Like I was just saying stuff to say stuff. Don't be showing babies shows where characters die off screen. I did not mean it like that at all. I wasn't being serious. I was just kind of saying stuff to say stuff. So please don't like like shows where characters die off screen. Those are for more like older kids stuff. Like for babies, like show them like Bubble Guppies or the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or the Backyardigans. Like show them that stuff. For older kids, like have them watch Gravity Falls, Phineas and Ferb, like those kinds of shows. Don't show them. Don't show babies shows where characters die off screen. Don't do that. I was just saying stuff just to say stuff. I wasn't I didn't mean specifically. I didn't mean that at all. Don't show babies shows where characters die off screen. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it. I did not mean it at all, and I'm sorry that I said it. So please forgive me if you guys are watching a rerun of this. I'm sorry that I said all that stuff earlier. I didn't. I wasn't trying to be. I wasn't being serious. Like I was just. I was. I think I was. I was just kind of joking around because like baby shows nowadays aren't as good as the stuff that my generation watched like back when I was younger. I do wish that babies watch like better like this. I wish babies did watch like the shows that we watch, but I didn't mean when I said have like babies watch Gravity Falls. They're not. I don't. They're not old enough yet for to watch that, and I did not mean to say that, and I'm completely sorry. I'm taking it back. I'm taking back for what I said. Don't show your babies Gravity Falls. Like, don't show them yet. Don't show them Gravity Falls yet. They're not old enough for it. You can like later in life when they're like a little bit older, you can show them Gravity Falls. But as a baby, don't show them Gravity Falls. I was just saying stuff just to say stuff, and I'm completely sorry that said that. I didn't. I do not mean it at all. Do not show your baby Gravity Falls. Also, don't show, and don't let babies watch shows that kind of show people dying off screen in the show. Like don't let them watch that. Like if when they're a little bit older, like when they're just like older kids, like you can let them watch like Gravity Falls or other show like the Clone Wars. You can let them watch that stuff, but don't show that to babies. They're not old enough to understand all that stuff yet. So don't show them that show, and please forgive me for what I said earlier. I don't know I don't really know why I said it. I was just saying stuff to say stuff. So please forgive me for what I said. I apologize, and I wasn't thinking straight. Please forgive me for saying that stuff. I do think that babies should be watching better TV shows, but I did not mean to say like let them watch like the Clone Wars. Like babies should not be watching the Clone Wars until like babies shouldn't be watching the Clone Wars when they're kids, yes, but when they're just babies, like just little infants, don't. I didn't mean it like that. I was just saying stuff to say stuff. So please forgive me for saying let your babies watch the Clone Wars. But yeah, yeah, I am still sorry for what I said earlier. I didn't really mean it. don't let your babies watch like older kid shows. I wasn't I like I was just completely joking about that. Like don't like I was like yes I want kids like babies to watch like actual good baby shows, but but I did not mean let your kids watch like the Clone Wars or like anything for older kids. Don't show your babies that. I did not mean to say what that earlier. I was just kind of was saying stuff to say stuff and was just kind of joking around. Please don't take it seriously. Like it I do like I wish kids did like I wish babies did watch like better kids like better baby shows because I know there are good baby shows out there that I used to watch when I was a baby like uh, the Backyardigans, Bubble Guppies, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, like all those shows. I wish those are the shows that babies should be watching. That's what I think. I did not mean to say like, oh, let your babies watch like Gravity Falls or like the Clone Wars. I did not mean that. I was just saying stuff to say stuff, and I was just joking around. Please do not let your babies watch the Clone Wars. Let like when they're a little bit older, you can let them watch them, like watch those shows. But when they're babies, do not show them that. I did not mean what I said earlier. It was just me saying stuff to say stuff, and I was just joking. I'm sorry if there was any confusion. I'm sorry that I keep saying that I keep repeating myself, but I just wanted to clarify that I was just joking around when I said that you should let your kid that you should let your baby watch the Clone Wars and Gravity Falls. I am completely sorry about. I am completely sorry about saying that. I did not mean it. I was just saying stuff to say stuff and was just joking around. So please don't take it seriously. It's this kind of thing that we do on memes throughout the ages as well. Like we do joke around and we're just saying stuff to say stuff. But some of the stuff that we joke around about are just saying stuff to say stuff. That we're not actually being serious. We're just joking and saying stuff to say just say stuff. So please, I'm just taking that from my experience being on memes throughout the ages. So please forgive me. And I'm sorry that I keep saying sorry a lot and I keep repeating myself. It's just I just kind of have a tendency to do that and I just want people to like understand that like I am truly am sorry that I said that stuff earlier and was just saying stuff just to say stuff and was joking around about it. So so yeah. Well, tomorrow we are doing an episode we are recording an episode for the podcast. It's always at the same time at 8 o'clock. And I'm probably thinking me, Ram, and BCA are probably going to be talking about this. So hopefully they can understand that I was joking and just saying stuff to say stuff. Ram, if you're in the stream, do you believe me when I said that? Do you believe me when I say that I was just saying stuff to say stuff, and that I was joking about the whole like that whole topic I was talking about? We're gonna have to cancel you saying that. Look, Rem. I am sorry that I said that. I truly am. I did not mean that at all. I was just saying stuff to say stuff and just joking around. Like I generally I am sorry that I said stuff about that. Why are you apologizing? Where did this come from? I don't know. I just said stuff to say stuff, and I'm completely joking about how like maybe should be watching the Clone Wars. I'm completely sorry. Like, can you forgive me, Rem? I'm generally sorry that I'm talking about this stuff, and I do not mean it at all. It's not like you said Hitler was the goat or something. You're talking about Clone Wars, LMAO. That is true, but I am. But would can you forgive me for saying that babies should watch shows? Can you forgive me for saying that babies should watch shows where the character dies off screen? Because I do not. Because I was just saying that just to say it, and sure, I forgive you, man. Don't worry. Okay, thank God. Because I am generally am joking about half of the stuff I was just saying. Because like I know that kids should like babies should not be watching shows where characters die off screen. They're not old enough to understand any of that stuff, so please forgive me. Uh, okay, let's see. For those who are watching the rerun of this, I please believe me when I say I'm sorry about talking about all the stuff I talked about. The whole thing with babies watching older kid shows. I was just joking and just saying stuff to say stuff. And I'm sorry that I keep saying sorry and keep repeating myself over and over again about the whole situation. I just kind of want people. I just want you guys to understand that I am sorry for saying what I said, and I did not mean it at all. Uh, so far, this puzzle is getting more closer to being completed. I was able to connect more of this half of the puzzle to the this bigger piece right here to the other edge of this puzzle. So we are getting more closer and closer to getting this done. Tomorrow's stream, and I said it before, I will be back to gaming back on Fortnite to try out the new Fall Guys mode that is releasing tomorrow. And we'll, we'll be streaming around the same time as this stream started at 3:15. That's usually what it has been for weekdays. So yeah. Still got plenty of time left on the stream. This journey has been a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun talking to you guys about random stuff that I have in my head. And while doing it, while doing it, I'm doing a puzzle that I got for Christmas. It has been really fun to be doing this as a starting point of my streaming career. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about the whole Kingsman situation. I know this is a bit of a big topic, like kind of right now, it is extremely crazy that this whole thing happened in the first place. And I hope that Kingsman is happy with like what's. I hope that Kingsman is. I hope that Kingsman is enjoying all the support that he's getting from this, and for the girls who made fun of fun of Kingsman for actually trying to play the tournament, like, you girls, you I hope you girls get canceled for what you did, because what you did was completely wrong, and you shouldn't have not been in that tournament in the first place. Like, if you guys wanted to bring in the vibes, you could have just played. You could have just played regular old Marvel Rivals instead of a competitive tournament. And you girls are still making this whole situation worse than it has to be for a lot of other gamer girls out there. So I hope you girls are having fun ruining other gamer girls' chances of being successful. New Fall Guys mode in Fortnite tomorrow. We'll be playing that on stream tomorrow, starting around the same time as always at 3:15 during the week. And I think there should be better baby shows out there than Spidey and Friends, and Iron Man and Friends. Like, I feel like those babies shouldn't be watching those shows. They should be watching shows like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Bubble Guppies, The Backyardigans, all those good shows that my generation used to watch. And do not let your babies watch shows like older kid shows as well, because they're not old enough to understand anything yet. So please don't show them like the Clone Wars until like they're old enough. And I'm still sorry for what I said earlier. I was just saying stuff to say stuff, and I think I got a little bit carried away with it, and I'm sorry about it. Please forgive me. But yeah, that's been mostly this stream. I know I'm doing the recap a little bit too early because there's like 20 minutes left, but I just wanted to recap of what happened in this stream, what I talked about in the stream today, and kind of just still apologize for like the millionth time about what I said earlier about the whole kitsch like baby show thing. I am completely sorry that I said that. Don't take it seriously. I was just saying stuff to say stuff, and I think I got a bit carried away with it, and I'm sorry. I have made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. I Is that a good thing, Rem, or is that a bad thing? Because I don't really know. Logan. Oh, it's a Logan Paul reference. Oh, okay. Okay. But I'm sorry that I'm just saying. Oh my god. For the millionth time, I am sorry that I said what I said earlier. Don't take it seriously. I was just saying stuff to say stuff. Don't take it seriously. I'm completely sorry that I said what I said earlier about the whole baby show thing. Please don't take it seriously. I was just saying stuff to say stuff, and I'm sorry. Babies should not be watching shows where characters die off screen. They're a little bit too young to be watching that stuff. And I'm completely sorry that I said that. I don't know why I said it in the first place. I just said it just to say it. I'm sorry that I keep saying sorry so many times. I'm just trying to let you guys know that I'm completely, and for the millionth time, I'm sorry that I said what I said earlier. I just kind of have a tendency to just try to get people to understand that I am sorry about an action or something I said earlier. I did kind of have the same situation in culinary today where I didn't understand what one of my classmates said, and I accidentally threw a bit of mashed potatoes into the trash. And I kept saying sorry over and over and over again, especially before we left. And this person did kind of get annoyed by it, and I just wanted to let them know that I am. It's just kind of a thing that I do to let other people know that I am sorry that I made my mistake. Like, it's just kind of a thing that I just do. Because I just really want people to understand that I am sorry that I am sorry for the mistake I made, and just want them to understand that I truly am sorry, and I am sorry. I am sorry that I keep annoying you by saying it. I just kind of have a tendency to do that, so please forgive me for it. That's just me. Probably thinking maybe some other people might do it, but I don't know. But that is just me. So just kind of please forgive me for it. I know it's annoying, but it's just a thing. It's really just a thing for me. That's just the thing that I do to prove that I am definitely sorry, that I am sorry for what I did or said. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys are having a great day, and for those who are rewatching this, I hope you had a great day today. But yeah, that's all I really got to say. I am still gonna be on for like 15 minutes more just to figure out this whole puzzle, because I think I'm almost done with the corner over here. I got more of this corner here completed. Hopefully for the next time that I'll do this, and I think I'll do this on the 29th, because tomorrow I have the Fortnite stream for the new Fall Guys mode. I have a thing going on this weekend, and on Tuesday I will be playing Dead by Daylight to be trying out the new Stranger Things update. So it's going to be a while for the puzzle journey to continue, but I will eventually come back to it because I do want to get this puzzle done. Because I have made major progress over these last few streams I've done for the puzzle, and I'm glad that I got to do this, and I'm glad that I get to do it with you guys, even though right now there's not a lot of people. But for those who are watching the rerun of these, I'm glad that you guys are watching, because it really helps me out with continuing my hope of becoming a great streamer. And and if you do, and if the times that I do, if you hear me keep saying sorry a lot, that's just my way of just trying to let you guys know that I completely am sorry about stuff that I might have said or might have done or might have, or am saying sorry to someone about like a certain event that happened to them. Like, that's just my way of saying that I am completely sorry. It's just a thing that I do, so please forgive me. To kind of recap from what I said about like me on MTTA, talking about MTTA. This is a thing that me, BCA, and Rem do. This is kind of like this is a thing that we do. We always kind of talk about, right? Like, we do kind of just say stuff to say stuff because we're just trying to add in filler. And what I said earlier about the, and I'm sorry for bringing it back up again about the whole baby show thing. Like, I am sorry that I said what I said earlier. I was just joking and was just filling in the space because I just don't really know what to talk about, and I was just trying to find something to talk about. So if you rewatch this and hear me say that, I am completely sorry about it. I didn't mean it. It was awful. It was just me saying stuff to say stuff, and I am completely sorry that I said it. It was just a joke. So please forgive me for what I said. And I'm sorry that I keep apologizing. That's just me, and I've already said it several times, but hey, that we all have our ways of saying sorry. And this is my way of saying sorry. So please forgive me. And for me, and also I am sorry for saying please forgive me. That's also a thing that I also say too. So yeah, I'm just like that. But hey, that's why I'm doing this. I'm just kind of wanting to show that all of us are different and we have our own ways of like saying sorry, apologizing. Like, we all, I like to do this because like I want to show that like everybody in this world is different in their own way, depending on like if it's like saying sorry or just talking and all that. Like, I want to be able to prove that anybody who is different from other people can be able to do anything. Like for me, with me being on the autism spectrum, I want to be able to show that I, somebody who is on the spectrum, can be able to do this and be successful at it. I know that there's other. I did have to look up if there were any other streamers out there who have autism, and yes, there are a few. And I want to be able to be one of those streamers who want to represent, and I want to represent myself as somebody on the spectrum that I can be able to do this. And with me being on memes throughout the ages, I want to be able to take the stuff that I did on that and bring it along with me into this to kind of tell my story and tell people how I was able to get to where I am today, and also just kind of like tell stories about like myself and how I act and all that, because a lot of us, even though we are different, we might have the same, like we might be the same in some certain way, and that's what I like, and that's also why I want to do that. I want to be able to connect with other people that are different like me, but we have something in common that we can relate to and be able to talk about it and like hang out and maybe do stuff like this. Like this whole puzzle thing is something that I wanted to do so that way I could be able to have like do something while talking to you guys instead of just like sitting here waiting for somebody to come in just to see me just sit here alone. So I wanted to try and do something that was something to do, like try and do something that gets my mind going while talking to you guys. And I feel like if I start doing this, I feel like I can be able to get other people to start doing it as well. Like, and I know there's other people out there doing it, but some stuff like this, like doing a puzzle, um, like other like building type stuff, like Lego stuff, like like Lincoln Logs, all those kinds of building stuff. I want to be able to do stuff like that and talk to people or tell stories or talk about different topics about any just rarely anything while I do this and be able to talk with you guys. And I know that right now it's just mm, somebody that I work with, RemTGM. Very good idea, yes indeed. Even though right now I have somebody I work with, RemTGM, chatting with me, I'm still trying my best to wait for somebody else to come in and actually see what I'm trying to do. And I do thank Rem a lot for joining in into my streams from time to time and being able to talk to me. I do appreciate it a lot. And I did have a moment one time where I did get one random person to come into my chat, and he did ask if I was doing okay. And I said I was doing good, and I asked him back, and he said he was doing good too. So that's at least a start. And this was like back, I think, last Thursday. But it's not much, but it's a start, and I'm hoping that if I keep continuing this more and more, doing more other things, and coming back to this from time to time, like I really want to be able to connect with people, talk to other people, and just kind of be me, because I'm I'm Super Mega Man 10. That's all I really am. I'm Super Mega Man 10, and that's all I really have to say. And it's gonna take, and I know I've said it's gonna take me a while to get to like to become like a famous streamer, but I'm gonna take the time to do it, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. And I want to be able to be like big streamers like Joe Bartolosi, Queso, Jinxie, IShowSpeed and do like really cool things, whether it's at my desk right now or like other places as well. Maybe even around my house and like do cooking and stuff because I do want to do that because I do like cooking and I want to be able to do like make really cool food creations and show it to you guys. And like I want to do like all sorts of fun stuff. Be able to meet a lot of interesting people, go to interesting places, try out new things, learn new things. Like this is like I'm hoping that this all the streaming stuff can lead me on to a very interesting journey. And as of right now, it kind of is because I'm just talking about just random stuff and sometimes going back to gaming from time to time. But I'm really glad that I'm doing this and me explaining like how I act and the way I apologize or forgive people or just talk about things. That's just me, just being me. And I want to be able to show that to the rest of the world because I feel like there are some people out there that might have like this who might be doing the same thing as me. And I'm hoping that I can be able to make some sort of connection because I like being able to talk to people. I want to socialize with other people. Hopefully, be able to get better at socializing, because with me being on the spectrum, I kind of have some difficulty with that. But I'm hoping that with this journey, I can be able to get better at it, and hopefully help others in the process as well. And I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna let anybody tell me otherwise. I'm just gonna keep moving forward, keep doing the best, keep doing what I want to do, keep being me, and hopefully I can be able to get to where I want to be. And that is my goal with all this streaming stuff. And I'm hoping that I can be able to share this journey with everyone out there. And for those who want to try and do something like this, I feel like this would be like a great way to see how it goes. Like, see how someone like me, who's just starting now, can be able to get there. And as of right now, I'm just starting out, even though I have like several hours doing this right now. As this continues, I want to be able to have other people see how someone like me can start from where I am now to hopefully to where I want to get to. And that's why I really love all this streaming stuff, and this is why I really want to do it. Is because I want to show a journey of how somebody that's just starting out now can be able to get to where they are, to be able to get to like some, to be able to get to a point in their life where they're really well known and popular. And I know that there's other streamers out there that are the same, but I want this. I want to be one of those people, and I want to be able to show it here. That's why I will have reruns. That's why I post up the reruns onto my YouTube, is to show how I've gone. I know I haven't posted one because that one was a really bad one, but that was really my decision, and I know that it was a bad one, but I didn't really want to show that one. I just want to only show the ones that actually are why I am here today. And as this stream wraps up, I like to thank everybody who joined, and for those who are watching the rerun of this, I am glad that you guys stayed, and I hope you guys get to continue this streaming journey with me and also the puzzle as well. And I'm glad you guys stayed till the end. And I have been Super Mega Man 10. And thank you all for joining me on this journey again. Bye bye, Rem. Bye bye to everybody. I will see you all Friday, same time at 3:15. I will see you all later, and goodbye.